Competition, the United States isn't faring quite so well. Elaine Zayak from Paramus, New Jersey, the silver medalist in the 1981 World Figure Skating Championship, was in 4th place after the compulsory figures, an excellent position from which to win a gold medal. But she suffered that disastrous fall that we saw in the short program earlier, which knocked her down to 7th place, still in striking distance of a medal. Well, working with me today is the ever-lovely former world and Olympic champion herself, Peggy Fleming. Nice to see you, Peggy.
Good to see you too, Dick, and it's wonderful to be back at another world championship. It's always very exciting. You know, our new national champion, Rosalind Sumners, was in 4th place after the first school figure, right behind Elaine Zayak, and she had trouble in the last 2 figures, which really dropped her down to 11th place. Now she's in a position of pulling herself up. She placed 4th in the short program, and this is her first world championship, so I think a lot of the eyes are going to be on her tonight as she goes into the long program. She is in 9th place. Vicky DeFries is in 8th place. And, of course, Elaine Zayak is in 7th.
The leaders at the moment, Kristina Vigelius of Finland with a score of 3.2. Claudia Kristofics-Binder of Austria and Elena Vodorezova of the Soviet Union tied for 2nd place, each with a score of 4.2. Elaine Zayak, incidentally, has a total of 6.4. Now, she's about to begin the long program, her strong point. But remember, in this phase of the competition, each skater will have added to their previous score their final placing in this free skating portion. So if Elaine gets a first, she has 1 point added, 2 points for second, 3 points for third, and so on, with the winner being determined by the least number of points. Therefore, not only does Elaine have to skate brilliantly in this portion of the competition, but she will have to depend upon the other leaders to skate poorly if she is going to move into medal contention.
This has been a very upsetting year for Elaine. The competitions this year have not been going very well. She's a little scared tonight, she told us this afternoon. Okay, coming up, her first triple jump is a triple toe wally. Very nice, followed by another triple toe loop. Very strong opening. You can look at the look on her face is sheer determination that she's going to skate well. Double axel jump, 2.5 revolutions. Another triple Salchow. Now her 4th triple jump planned is a double Lutz, triple toe loop. She ground that one out.
You know, it's interesting. She knows that she is not defending anything tonight. She is challenging. And, of course, the pressure is much less on a person who is challenging than when they are in a defending position.
It certainly is very different, and she has gotten to experience that feeling of being that defending champion. Now a triple loop is planned.
She elected to do a double.
Well, she has 7 triples planned in this program, and I think to leave out one, probably no one would really notice. Very nice triple Salchow.
Beauty, beauty. I think she's back to the old secure Elaine Zayak with these triples.
Well, her ability to turn those rotations as quickly as she does is like no other girl can do. It's the first time I've seen her smile all week, isn't it? Double axel jump. Now she has one more triple planned, a split jump, triple toe loop, and at the end of a 4-minute program, that's quite impressive.
And you know, there has been an improvement in her style so far, particularly in such moves as the spins, etc. The legs have been more stretched and turned out, and that's a nice improvement to see for Elaine Zayak.
But I still think she has quite a bit to go in the style department. Very nice program for Elaine. She feels very happy about that, for sure. Look at her smile. She was one determined girl this afternoon to do her best performance she possibly could, and she certainly pulled it off here in Copenhagen. Now let's watch a slow motion of her double Lutz. Watch her reach back, putting her toe in, turning 2 revolutions in the air and stepping right into a triple toe loop. Look at that rotation, it's very straight, and she just really held on to that edge. That was quite a save.
Well, here are your marks. I see 5/8s, 5/8s, 5/7s, 5/6, 5/8. Terrific, Elaine, just terrific. Now, do you feel you've made it back into the world of competitive skating?
I hope so. Yeah.
What made the difference tonight?
Just standing on my feet.
Were you thinking about the national championships when you skated tonight?
Nope, that was out of my head completely. I didn't want to look back at that ever again.
Here are the marks for artistic impression, 5/6 and 5/7s, all right across the board. Really very consistent and good marks.
Nice.
Now it's onwards and upwards to where?
First place, I hope.
Terrific, Elaine. Congratulations on a wonderful performance.
Thank you.
Claudia Kristofics-Binder, 21 years old, from Vienna, Austria. She's in second place as she skates the long program. She was in first place after the compulsory figures, 9th in the short program, skating very elegantly, very pleasantly at this point.
Now coming up is a triple toe loop. Oh, she didn't complete that revolution. She didn't get that height to be able to do all the turns. But she has skated a very strong program so far until that unfortunate fall. This reminds us that spin she just did of the past world champion Denise Bielman. We've been seeing a lot of that practice. Everyone is doing a version of that spin.
Claudia Kristofics-Binder. She's had an interesting rise in the World Championship, going from 7th place in 1979 progressively to 5th, 3rd, and now she's in second place in this competition.
Jump combination. I think her ballet training really shows in her skating. She really has a nice presence.
Oh, there it is for Claudia Kristofics-Binder. Not an outstanding performance, several major mistakes that have not put her in a very good position for holding on to that second place position that she has now. And remember that several of the top girls not particularly well known for their free skating, and after the superb performance by Elaine Zayak, it leaves her in an ever better position to gain a medal in this ladies' competition. Claudia Kristofics-Binder.
And now let's take a slow motion look at her triple toe loop, which she had some trouble with. She just didn't get that height and therefore couldn't complete the revolutions.
Well, here are the marks for technical merit ranging from a low of 5.2 to a high of 5.6.
5.2.
Claudia, congratulations. You're a very elegant skater.
5.4.
Tell me, what happened on the triple salchow? Triple toe loop, I believe.
I think I was too slow and didn't have enough speed to get around.
Was it a terrible disappointment for you, this one marring of an otherwise very beautiful performance?
Well, the marks would have been better, of course, if I would have landed it.
You did a superb performance at the European Championship, and good luck with your skating here. We look forward to seeing you in Yugoslavia.
Thank you very much.
Standings in the ladies' competition at the World Figure Skating Championships. Claudia Kristofics-Binder is in first place, Elaine Zayak of the United States in second, and Claudia Leisner of West Germany in third. A critical situation has arisen here, Peggy. Now, if any upcoming skater moves ahead of Claudia Kristofics-Binder in the free skating phase of the competition, dropping her to fourth, and this is the crucial thing, and no one receives higher marks than Elaine, then the points that Elaine has would give her the World Championship. Now, that's an extraordinary situation, I think, developing, that is possible here. This woman, Katarina Witt of East Germany, could accomplish either result. Her strong point is free skating, and she's considered a favorite here. We asked our German television colleagues to film her in her hometown of Karl-Marx.
Skating is a sport with no standard off-ice training program. Katarina and her coaches have designed a program tailored for her. It's strenuous and varied. First, she takes dance classes, both ballet and jazz. To build Katarina's jumping strength, her coaches designed a weight training program to help develop the strength and height necessary for the triple jumps of today. By contrast, she plays tennis with her coach, Mrs. Mueller, for fun and diversion and to help develop overall fitness. Surprisingly, as a hobby to increase endurance, she speed skates, a sport few figure skaters participate in. Still, she has time to enjoy her home life with her father, an engineer, and her mother, a nurse, who was a former dancer.
The next competitor, Katarina.
Well, here she is in Copenhagen, about to begin the long program. A solid chance for a medal. She won the short program, and that added to the 9th place finish in figures, moved her into 5th place as she starts this phase of the competition. 16 years old, a very strong skater.
She has a powerful program planned. Her first jump she has is a double Lutz triple toe loop. Watch this preparation. Taking off backwards, tapping that toe in, and going right up into a triple toe loop. Very nice. Now her second jump is a double axel, 2.5 revolutions. Now this is a very difficult triple coming up that not too many of the girls have even attempted in practice. And here comes her preparation. It's a triple flip. Here she's going to tap in, turn 3 revolutions. Did not quite complete that rotation. She had to step down to hold on to that and not fall.
She really can't afford those kind of mistakes.
Not at all, not in this competition here in Copenhagen.
But she's basically a very lovely skater, I think, to watch. She moves well.
She really is. Such a pretty face, too.
She's had an interesting career in the World Championships. In 1979, she was in 13th place, dropping to 10th place in 80, 5th place in 1981, and of course now she's very close to a medal in this championship. Remember, as we told you earlier, the placings in this phase of the competition are added to the scores that each skater carried into this phase of the competition with them. And the computer now tells us that Elaine Zayak is still leading the free skating portion of the competition. Claudia Leisner has moved into 2nd place, with Claudia Kristofics-Binder dropping to 3rd place. So, Peggy, the intriguing possibilities just continue to develop. And the question right now is, what will happen with Katarina Witt?
It is the most amazing competition, isn't it, Dick? I think Katarina's ballet training has really helped her a lot. Her presence out there, and her body is much like a dancer. It's very nice to watch. She could hit a little more pretty positions, though. Like take this spread eagle, for instance. She could lean back and really hold that much prettier. And going into a triple Sauka, which she fell out of. But I think these kind of combinations, the combination of a beautiful spread eagle position into a very difficult jump like a triple, that's what separates Elaine from Katarina. But she's having a lot of trouble tonight, falling out of some of these jumps and competing with someone like Elaine. It's going to be hard for her to catch up with her, or for that matter, Binder. It'll be really interesting to see if she can pull up to place in that top three. Very nice triple toe loop there. Another double axel. Russian split jumps. This is the end of her 4-minute routine. Not a great performance by Katarina, but I think there is a future for her. She has a wonderful carriage to her, and I think eventually from her dance training she'll probably develop a beautiful style.
Well, that's the story of Katarina Witt from East Germany. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of her in the next 2 years.
I think you're right. Let's take a look at the slow motion of her double axel. She was leaning in that rotation and just could not hold on to that.
Technical merit.
Well, here are the marks now. In the middle range, 5 6s, 5 7s. Now, interesting what those marks are. Remember, these are for technical merit, and they don't appear to be as good as Elaine Zayak's, interestingly enough. But, you know, it's hard to tell, but they do look better than Claudia Kristofics-Binder. Here are the marks for artistic impression: 5 7s, 5 5, 5 7s, 5 6. Well, this is going to be interesting.
It really is, Dick.
From Paramus, New Jersey, a new world figure skating queen from the United States. What a list of ladies that she joins, Peggy. Linda Fradiani, Dorothy Hamill, yourself, Tenley Albright, Carol Heiss. What a magnificent succession of American skating queens. In second place, Katarina Witt of East Germany, and in third place, Claudia Kristofics-Binder of Austria. Well, what a moment, what a moment.
It really was one of the most exciting nights. Even down to the very last skater, we didn't know who was going to win this championship, and Elaine Zayak sure did pull it off for the United States, and she's very